Bass Pro Shops, one source. Brought to you by Global Outfitters Outdoor University.
Welcome. I'm Bubba Connor with Global Outfitters Adventure Cooking. Today we're going to do some grilled bass cakes. It's just like a crab cake, but we're going to take some bass that we've caught and we're going to marinate it in some oil, vinegar, salt, and pepper. Grill it on your grill outside or inside, whereas we grilled it here. And then we're going to make them exactly like a crab cake. And what we'll do, first of all, we're going to take some Ritz Crackers. And we're going to take some Panko, which is a Japanese breadcrumb. You're going to mix all this stuff together, salt and pepper. This right here is going to make up 6 or 8, 10 crab cakes. Some fresh chopped parsley. Mix all this together, like I said. Some diced green onions, a little lemon juice, Worcestershire sauce. This is egg yolks. What the egg yolks does in the crab cake or the bass cakes that we're doing today, it'll hold your cake together and make it firm. Then we're going to take some mayonnaise. I like to use real Hellmann's mayonnaise, a good high quality mayonnaise, and put that in there. We'll stir this up. Don't put your fish in there yet, because I like to keep the fish real chunky in the cakes. But you stir all this up, it'll kind of be loose. But as it gets together, the panko kind of swells up, gets all the liquid out of it. Then take your bass fillet like this and just kind of crumble it up a little bit in there, so just don't make it a mush. Then what we'll do is, I have to wipe my hands here. What we'll do is stir this up. Make a mixture like this. Then while you're doing this, you get you a skillet over here. Get it good and hot. Don't put any grease in your skillet. Make sure it's good and hot first. Then we'll put a little grease in there so it don't make your bass cakes real oily and greasy, because you got so much oil and grease in your mayonnaise that's in your cake. And what I like to do after that is I use an ice cream scoop, a small ice cream scoop, number 2. And what you'll do is just scoop it out like that right there on a plate or a pan or anything. You can make this with a sandwich. You can make it for an appetizer. I promise you, people will love this recipe. You need to try it. You can use it with any kind of fish, saltwater fish. We used bass here that we caught. And we'll take these right here and get this skillet good and hot, and then we'll saute them. And then after we saute them, we'll put them in the oven for about 10-15 minutes just to cook them throughout, and then serve them. All right, what you do is you get your skillet good and hot, and then just add you just a little bit of oil in there. Make sure your skillet's good and hot, because you just want to sear the outside of these crab cakes. Then just stick them in here like this. When you put them in there, you can push them down a little bit so you can make them into like a cake instead of the ball on top. These are really, really, really good. And what you'll do is let them cook like that on that side. And then just like I said, all you're wanting to do is get them brown on the outside, and then we'll flip them over. Like that. Just pat them down just a little bit. So after you bake them in the oven, 350 for 30, 45, 15 minutes. You know, it depends on how thick or big your crab cakes are. These are pretty small, so it don't take that long. You know, you can supply them, you can show them on a plate like this with some fresh tomatoes, tartar sauce on the side. You can actually do them thinner, bigger for a crab cake or whatever, for a sandwich or for an appetizer. It's a really good recipe. I hope you enjoy it. We'll see you next time on Global Outfitters Adventure Cooking. Hope you enjoy it.